and the sky's open, or something is wider than God's closet. Now, when you're doing the play, you don't get to do that. So I remember when we did it was shafts of light, and they affected the trumpet sounds and all that kind of stuff. So I thought about what would we see without being too on the nose. But fundamentally, at the end, with the light, I said I want people to look up. You know, we become a society that looks down all day. We get run over by cars. We don't talk to each other. We don't talk to each other in the restaurants. It's our companion when we eat. Everything is headed that way. We are not more interactive with each other. We are more interactive, but not with each other. So what I wanted to do was say, look up. I'm always looking. Even in training day, I wrote on my script, the wages of sin is death. So in order for me to justify him dying, living in the worst way, he had to die in the worst way. He crawls like a snake on the ground. Everyone in his neighborhood turns their back on him, and he gets blown to bits. I don't try to force every piece of material into what I think it should be, nor do I only look for that. But everything you think I've done, if you like it, or even if you don't, everything that you think I have, or what I've accomplished, is by the grace of God in my life. That's what has happened. Now, I'm not telling you what to believe, because I'm not religious. Religion means, oh, your religion's right or wrong and mine's right. That's when man gets a hold of it, it's religion. I'm talking about what do you believe? And that's up to you. Believe what you want to believe. I know what I believe. And I'm not one to tell you your belief is wrong. But I'd rather be a shining example. And I'm not perfect. Lord knows. I've been through it. But I'm trying to do better. At this point in my life, when I turned 60, I said, you know, this ain't the dress rehearsal. This is life. You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. The Egyptians tried it. All they got was robbed. So the question isn't how much you have. The question is, what do you do with what you have? And I'm not talking about money. Everybody has different talents. Everybody has different gifts. No one's gift is more important. I've been gifted. God has blessed me with tremendous gifts. It's more important for me now to be the best example that I could be, to be the best husband and father that I could be. And now, professionally, I've been asked to take care of one of the greatest writers in the history of theater. And I have to be not pure, but clear in order to accomplish that. And like I said, this is who I am. This is what you see. Mistakes and all, nobody's perfect, you know. But my faith is, in 1975, I sat in my mother's beauty shop. And I was looking in the mirror. I flunked out of college. I'm looking in the mirror, and every time I look, there's a woman looking at me. Some of you may have heard the story before. And she said, somebody give me a piece of paper. And she writes down prophecy. She said, boy, you are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. She said, preach or speak to millions of people. And I was like, okay. you got anything in there about me getting back in school in the fall? You know, I'm thinking that. I didn't say that. So when she left, my mother said, I asked my mother, I said, who was that? She said, well, that's one of the oldest church members in the community. She's known to have the gift of prophecy. I have traveled the world. Through my work, I have not preached, but spoken to millions. I mean, I'm in London now. So 4 months after that date, I started acting. Never thought about acting in my life. Had taken a class, it was easy. So I said, well, I'll try that. They let me back in school, I'll try that. Things started happening, and I keep going back to what you said. More and more things happen. So I kept the pronoun out of it. Oh, look what I did. I did do that once. I said, Ma, did you ever think? She said, don't you start. All the people been praying for you. Then she started, oh, you're a superstar now, huh? All right, I tell you what, superstar, get the broom over there and clean up, superstar. So everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a platform for their purpose. We all have different platforms. This happens to be mine. Doesn't make me any better. Doesn't make you any less. But at this point in my life, I'm trying to do the best I can to be a good example and do the best work I can until I'm no longer here. And that's all I can do.